Hey guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out all about what your next date is going to be like and with whom you're going to be going on that date with. So guys, if that sounds as fun and fabulous to you as it does to me, then let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks, shall we? So for group number 1, we have this lovely Child Divine card coming through. For group number 2, we have the Detective making an appearance. And last but not least, for group number 3, we have the Messiah card. So guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big, deep breath in. And now I want you to please let it out. And now I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about what your next date is going to be like, where you're going to go, what you're going to do, and who you're going to be going on this date with. Now, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever card your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one card here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today. Hello, group 1. So, if you felt called to this awesome Child Divine card today, then hey, hello, how are you? And welcome to this fabulous side of TarotTube. So, first of all, I just have to say thank you so much for deciding to stop by and hang out with me today. I love being able to make readings like this with you guys. It's always just so much fun and it brightens up my day so freaking much. And so if you do happen to like my energy, I do have to go ahead and just plug in my channel and say if you like the vibe, then please like and subscribe to my channel because I'd love to have you join my side of TarotTube. I'd love to have you join this side of family, right? Did I say that right? I feel like I said that weird. I hope you join my family, okay? Because I love y'all so much and yeah, that would just mean so much to me. But anyways, anywho, let's go ahead and get into this reading, okay? So, first of all, with the Child Divine coming through, I was pulling these cards so that this could help give us an extra bit of an idea as to who your next date is gonna be. And so for us to get the Child Divine card coming through, first of all, I'm so excited for you because whenever I see the Child Divine, this just makes me think about someone who's very young at heart. And I feel like because they are young at heart, I think that this is going to be someone who is just really fun to hang out with. I think that this is someone who is not afraid to be silly. They're not afraid to make fun of themselves and to just, be fun, right? And so I do think that this could be someone who maybe for y'all's date, if they're the one planning it, they might take you out to the park. Maybe y'all are gonna go on like the swings and like swing together and talk and just have fun. Maybe you guys will play some type of game, like you might go to like an arcade or something like that. Does that make sense? Things that like little kids might be more drawn to do. And so that could definitely be something that you guys end up doing. But also I just think that this is going to be someone who just has a very like lighthearted energy. They're not afraid again to laugh at themselves or to just laugh at the world in general. And so I do think whenever you're with them, you're just always going to have such a fun time. You're always just gonna feel like lighter whenever you're in their presence. And so that's just really beautiful. I absolutely love that. And also, whenever I see this card, this does make me think about how maybe you guys might have a bit of an age gap since your person is the child divine. They may be a few years younger than you, perhaps. They could be maybe 3, 5, or 10 years, or even more. Like, they could be that you guys could have quite an age gap, okay? But that doesn't have to be the case necessarily. This could just talk about, again, that this is someone who does just have a very, like, youthful attitude to them. So no matter how old they get, they just always have, like, this childlike quality to them. And so another message that I'm seeing is that they could also just have like quite a baby face too. So maybe they're older, right? Maybe they're older. Maybe they're in their 30s or their 40s, and yet they still look like they're like in their 20s or something. They still look so young, okay? So yeah, I'm getting a few vibes, a few messages coming through, but at the end of the day, that's kind of what I'm picking up on so far. But oh, I do want to say this person does have darker hair, and they do look like they have more of an olive skin tone. So that could be how like some of the traits that your date might have, like physical traits. So they could have darker hair, maybe a bit of a darker coloring to their skin tone. Maybe they just like to spend a lot of time outside, like in the sun. That is kind of like the idea that I'm getting here, because look, like this child looks like he's like laying out, right? But like behind him, it looks like there's almost like a sun, in my opinion. So yeah, your person could just like to spend a lot of time out in the sun. Maybe they have a job that has them spend a lot of time outside in the elements. So maybe they're like a construction worker or a mechanical worker. Maybe they like do lawn stuff. I don't know. There's like so many different things. There's so many different things that you could do outside. Maybe they're like a farmer or something. I don't know. Maybe they spend their job could allow them to spend a lot of time outside, or maybe they just like to spend time outside, right? Maybe when they're not at work, let's say they work at an office, whenever they're done with that, they could like go out and just, you know, have a good time. Maybe they like to sunbathe or go like walk their dogs or do things like that, right? So they could have a darker coloring because of that. Now, obviously, if your person does not tan that well, then this darker coloring I'm picking up on could be that they have a bit of a sunburn going on. So yeah, maybe they don't tan, maybe they burn. So your person could have a bit of a burn going on. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Let's figure out some more information on your person. Let's figure out who this person is, what they might look like. So Spirit, can we get some messages, please? Can we get some messages, please? Ooh, sorry, you guys. I am hearing something about the Animal Planet. So maybe your person really likes, I think that's a like a TV show type of thing, right? Animal Planet, I believe that is. So your person, they could just have like a fondness for animals. They could really love animals and dogs and cats and things like that. Maybe they're gonna take you to like the zoo or to like an aquarium or something like that, right? For y'all's first date. But yeah, they could have just like a really big fondness for animals, and because of that, maybe they like to watch the Animal Planet a lot. Maybe they like to watch like little animal videos on like Instagram or things like that. I know there's this channel called The Dodo, I think. The Dodo is on Instagram, and they basically talk about like animals and like rescue stories and things like that. So maybe your person really likes to watch stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of like what I'm hearing so far. Spirit, can we get some extra messages, please? Some extra messages, please. Please help me connect to group one's next date. Let's see what wants to come through. So I think I'm hearing red hair. So your person could have red hair as well. So like I said, I was seeing like that darker hair color, but they could have like a dark auburn hair color as well. Let's see. I think I want this card because that kind of looked like it was like sticking out. And let's get one more message, please, Spirit. One more message. What do you want to tell us, Spirit? One more message. Oh, there we go. Actually, that's 2 cards. Wow. Okay, we'll take it. So let's see. We have the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to see the messages that are coming through. Take it in. Alrighty. I am getting a bit of a restless nature to your person. I think that this is someone who doesn't necessarily like to settle down for a long time. I think that this could be someone who constantly is just always trying to grow. They're always trying to change and just learn new things and go new places. And so I am getting the idea that maybe your person's a bit restless. Maybe they are someone who has moved a lot of different times. Like maybe this is someone who has just picked up their things, like randomly packed it up and just decided like, hey, I need to go move, I need to go do something, I need to go somewhere new. So yeah, I am getting the idea that this restlessness could resonate in the way that the person who you're going to be dating next, this is going to be someone who has moved around a lot. Or this could even talk about maybe whenever they were younger. This could be going back to their youth, their childhood. Maybe they were in like a military family or in some type of family where they were required to move around a lot. So that could also be coming through in that way. But yeah, for some of you guys, your person could be someone that likes to move around a lot. This could even talk about like jobs as well. Maybe they are not satisfied just doing one job for a long time. So I think that they could have made like big changes when it comes to their career. They could have done that a lot within their life as well. Whenever they meet you, they could have made a big change recently in their career. Because I do see the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Because the King of Pentacles, this talks about someone who is very established. They're very secure. They've been working somewhere for a really long time. They have that stability, that security. But then we have the Page of Swords, and this, like, if you literally look at this person, like, they have like a little graduation cap on, and so I am getting the idea that for a lot of you guys, this could be someone who maybe you meet through school, maybe you meet them through work, but I do think that the person who you're going to be dating next, I think that they have recently decided to go back to school, or they've been going to school again, or maybe they just decided that they wanted a career change, and so maybe they're learning a new trade or something like that. But there is this feeling of them going back to school, learning something new, starting over, especially when it comes to their job area. So yeah, I definitely think for like 98% of you guys, whoever you're going to be dating next, I think that they have made a big change within their career recently. I think that they have decided to completely do a 180 and change it up. And so obviously that requires them to go back to school and do things like that, right? Or if this isn't talking about school, this could be meaning that they've made a career change. Maybe they've decided to go to a new like company and work there. And obviously whenever you go into a new company, you need to do training and learn the ropes around that new company. And so that could be like what that like school, going back to school is kind of representing to them. Maybe they're not actually going back to school, but they are like receiving some type of on-the-job training, okay? So yeah, that's definitely something that I am seeing here. Also, when it comes to them being a bit restless, this could also translate to them wanting to change their look a lot. Maybe this is someone who is always like playing around with their style. They're always trying out new like clothes, like new against just styles. So maybe this is someone who for a long time used to just be like a real simple dresser, maybe just wore like a t-shirt and jeans, but now like they've changed their style, and their style is, I don't know, like indie hip, right? So maybe they wear a lot of like hipster looking clothes, you know what I'm saying? So I am kind of getting that vibe as well. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to get at is your person is a very restless individual. They don't like to just stay in one place for a really long time. Staying in one place for too long makes them feel stuck, and so they don't like that. And this could even represent maybe they like to date, but they've never actually been in a relationship before, or if they have been in relationships, maybe they're not very, very long or serious, because again, I'm just getting this idea that they're restless. They like to keep moving. They like to do new things, okay? And so this could talk about their relationships as well, so just keep that in mind. But going back to the way that they look, again, literally every single person that I'm looking at has like darker hair. They all have darker hair. And so I do think that for the majority of you guys, your person is going to have dark brown or black hair. I do think for some of you guys, they could have more of like a darker auburn, like reddish hair color as well. But I do think that for most of you guys, they are going to have like darker hair. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through here. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And so, yeah, this person looks like they're tending to a garden here. And so I do think, again, that your person likes to spend a lot of time outside. They could be someone who has a bit of a green thumb. And, yeah, maybe they like to spend a lot of time outside, like, with their animals. Or, like, maybe they like to go to dog parks and, like, walk their dog around. But, yeah, I'm getting more of like just someone who likes to spend a lot of time outdoors. Like they really do feel like an outdoorsy type of individual. But this is also making me think about how this is someone who, once they decide to do something, I think, like once they decide to commit to something, like commit to this new job or even commit to a person, I think that once they decide what they want, who they want, they do commit to them very well, if that makes sense. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, going back to that like relationship thing that I was talking about, I feel like again, they don't like to stay in one place for too long. But once they find their person, once they find someone who they truly love and truly adore, I think that they can stay in a relationship with them and be very committed to them. They just need to find someone who can constantly challenge them to grow and do new things. They need to be with someone who doesn't like to stay in one place within their lives for too long. And that doesn't necessarily have to represent that they're finding someone who likes to move around a lot. This could just talk about someone who likes to learn new things themselves as well. They like to challenge themselves intellectually. Okay? Does that make sense? So your person just needs to find someone who likes to go out and learn new things. They like to go to like the library and find books on different topics. They like to try out new cuisine. They like to meet new people. So once they find that person, I think that they can commit to them for a lifetime. And maybe once they find a job that is perfectly fits them, a job that doesn't make them stay make them stay stuck, a job where they can always evolve and change, I think that they can be very committed to that certain field. So, for example, I am actually a massage therapist. Well, I'm not a massage therapist yet, but I'm going to school for massage therapy. And what I like about massage therapy is that it is constantly changing. We're constantly learning new ways to massage people, new techniques. And there's so many things that I can learn after I graduate massage school, like different massage techniques. So it's always changing, and I really like that. And I just feel like I can constantly be challenged to grow. And so I feel like once your person finds a job like that allows them to change and constantly grow and challenge themselves, I think that they can stay committed to that certain thing. So yeah, at the end of the day, again, your person's restless, but once they find something that is for them, that makes them feel like, that just makes them feel so happy, I think that they can truly stay committed and loyal to that certain thing or to that certain someone, okay? So yeah, that's kind of like what I'm seeing so far. I do think, like, in regards to conversation, this is someone who does like to have stimulating conversations. They don't want to just talk about the weather. They want to talk about religion, politics, the way the world works. They are just such a curious individual, and so I do think that this is someone who does have very interesting conversations, and you will enjoy talking to them and having these like philosophical debates and worldly worldly conversations with them. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on, and let's find out what you're going to be doing on this date, Spirit. Can we get some messages? Okay. We have the Four of Wands coming through. Ooh, I like that. Let's see what else is coming through. What else is coming through, Spirit? Can we get some messages, please? Alrighty. Let's get one more card. You know what? I'm going to grab that one. Ooh! Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, first of all, we have the Four of Wands coming through. We have the Four of Pentacles. And last but not least, we have the Three of Cups. Okay, you guys, so I'm not going to lie to you. The Four of Pentacles, this talks about someone usually who is trying to be a bit more thrifty, like with their money. Maybe they're trying to save a buck or two. And so, yeah, like I was saying, I feel like whenever you meet your person, I think this person who you're going on a date with, they are going to be going through some type of transition within their career here. And so I think because they are making this transition, I don't think that they're going to be having a lot of money to spare. They're going to be trying to save their money. Okay? And so I am seeing that whatever it is you guys do, I do think that it's going to be something that's a bit more like on the cheaper side. So you're not going to be going to this like high-end restaurant or doing something that's super expensive, okay? But I'm also seeing the Four of Wands. In the Four of Wands, this makes me think about a party. And we also have the Three of Cups, which is literally like, that talks about hanging out with a big group of people. So whatever it is you guys do, it's not just going to be you and your person going on like a date together. I think that you guys are going to be hanging out with a group of people. And I do think that for most of you guys, y'all could be going to some type of party. So maybe maybe this person who you're going on a date with, maybe their friend is having some type of birthday party or some type of get together, and you guys could be going there. Or for some of you guys, maybe they're going to be the ones that's having some type of party, and they invite you to go to their party, right? Maybe they're throwing a party at their house, and so they invite you to come over, and yeah, that's just a nice way for you guys to get to know each other without feeling like super pressured or nervous. Because I feel like some people, if they go on a date with someone and it's just like the two of them, sometimes it can be intimidating and it can cause the other person to get kind of nervous and shy. And so being with a big group of people, that's an easier way to get to know someone and to be able to have like other people like just joining in and conversing with. Now for some of you guys, they might be taking you, like if they're not having a party or something like that, they might be taking you to maybe like a bar or maybe like a comedy club or somewhere where there's a lot of people. I see a lot of people here. Again, y'all could be hanging out with like mutual friends or with some of their friends or something like that. Or if it's just the two of you guys going somewhere, if you go to a bar, obviously there's like a lot of people there, right? It's not just going to be you and them. Like there's going to be a lot of people. And so if y'all do go to a bar, I think that you guys are going to be spending a lot of time like talking to other people and talking to each other. Now if you guys go to a comedy club, that's the same thing. There's like a lot of people there, things like that. Maybe you guys are going to be going like bowling and there's going to be a lot of people there. Okay. So basically what I'm getting at, okay, I feel like I'm rambling a lot, but what I'm getting at is that whatever it is you guys do, whether you're going to some type of party or you're going to like a bar or maybe like a comedy club or bowling or something like that, it's going to be like a group thing, okay? And so maybe you guys are hanging out with a group of y'all's friends, or maybe you guys go to this bar or this comedy club or bowling and you guys make friends with the people that are there. I just see you guys socializing a lot with a lot of people, okay? And I do see like drinks being involved. So whatever it is y'all are doing, y'all could be drinking alcoholic beverages, or this could even talk about you guys drinking lemonade or juices together or something like that. I see you guys drinking something, sharing something together, okay? So, yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for what you guys are going to be doing. And I do think overall, you're going to have fun. You're going to have fun with this person. The Four of Wands talks about having a lot of fun, really enjoying yourself, and just enjoying your company. And you guys are going to be talking a lot. And yeah, I just think that it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, okay? Let's go ahead and move on. Let's get some final messages. So, Spirit, can we get some final messages? Okay, we have 2 cards coming through. But you know what? At the same time, these cards were kind of stuck together. So I think I'm just going to take the card that was looking right at me, put the other card back in the deck. Okay, Spirit, can we get some final messages for Group 1? Some final messages, please. Ooh, okay, there we go. I love how that kind of just like slid out. Did y'all see that? Let's get one final message for Group 1. What is their next date going to be like, Spirit? Group 1. I'm going to grab this one. Okay. Also, I didn't talk about this yet, but with the Page of Swords coming through with that sword energy, that does talk about air signs. So I'm talking about Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. With the King of Pentacles, that Pentacle energy talks about earth signs. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Your person could be one of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, or you could be one of those signs. So we could be picking up on your energy. But yeah, just keep an eye out for that. Okay, so we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. We have stimulate. I mean, you guys, what have we been talking about? I love how we've been talking about how your person loves to constantly like stimulate their mind and have stimulating conversation. Hey guys, my camera stopped videotaping, so I had to turn it back on. But anyways, we were talking about like the stimulation here, right? And then last but not least, we have show the world the real you, and it says full moon in Aquarius. So your person could definitely be an Aquarius, you guys. They could definitely be an Aquarius, and that does make a lot of sense because Aquarius people, these are people who are quite restless, in my opinion. These are the type of people who are so different from everyone else. These are the type of people who love to learn, and they're very curious and things like that. And so at the end of the day, I just think that on this date, you're going to have so much fun with this person. I think that you guys are going to have very stimulating conversations. You guys are going to talk about so many different topics. And I think that you're going to feel very safe around them. They're going to make you feel very secure. You're not going to be feeling nervous. And maybe the reason why you're not going to feel nervous is because of the fact that you guys are going to be hanging out with a lot of people. So that, again, is going to take that pressure off of you having to come up with all the conversations and whatnot. You're going to have other people adding on to the conversations that you guys have. And at the end of the day, with show the world the real you, I definitely think that your person, this person you're going to be going on a date with, they are going to make you feel safe enough and comfortable enough to be the real you. You are going to talk to them about yourself, about your childhood, about your past, the things that you have done, and you're not going to feel like they are judging you. You're going to feel very safe and very accepted. And so I do think that at the end of the day, your next date is going to be a really great one, and I'm very, very, very excited for you. So yes, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a great and fabulous rest of your day, friends. Bye. Hello, Group 2. So if you felt called to the detective card here, then hey, hello, how are you? And welcome to this fabulous side of TerraTube. So guys, first of all, I just have to say thank you so much for deciding to stop by and hang out with your girl right here. I really do appreciate having you guys all hang out with me. This is always such a fun thing for me to do, you. I love being able to make these videos for you, and I hope that you guys love hanging out with me as well. But anyways, you guys, I do have to go ahead and just plug my channel in really quick. So if you do happen to like my vibe, if you happen to like this reading today, then please make sure to give me a big old like and to subscribe to this channel, because I post new videos like this every freaking week, and I would love to have you join in with me every freaking week, okay? But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this reading today, because I know you guys are just as excited as I am to get into your romantic life and to dive into your next date. So anyways, you guys, with this detective card coming through, this is representing your person's energy. This is giving us a bit of an idea as to who your person is. And so we did get the detective card coming through, and it says right here, great powers of observation and intuition, a desire to seek out the truth. Okay, so first of all, talking about the most obvious thing here, your person could be some type of detective. So maybe they're a private detective, maybe they work with the police, maybe they are a police officer. Okay, this could be someone who is like a journalist, an investigative journalist, or this could even be someone who is like a psychologist, and so they, you know, investigate a lot about like the brain and about how like people work and what causes them to think the things that they do. Now going off of that, from there, I would even say that maybe for some of you guys, like if they're not like a detective or anything like that, maybe they just like to watch detective shows. That's honestly like a side note that I'm seeing there. So maybe they like watching Criminal Minds, or they like watching what else is there? Ooh, like Lucifer, you know, because that's kind of like a detective show, right? So they could just like detective shows in general. Maybe that's something that really interests them. This could even be somebody who likes to play a lot of like detective like games. So maybe, I don't know, what kind of games are there? Maybe they like to do like escape rooms, or they like to solve crimes, because there are like games you can play where you're solving a crime or something like that. This could even be someone who likes to listen to like unsolved cases, like on like audio or podcasts. That's what I mean. Maybe they like to listen to like murder podcasts, things like that. So yeah, going from there, just talking about your person in general, like how they act and the vibes that I'm getting from them so far, I am seeing that this is someone who is very great at observing people. I think that they can read people really, really well, and so it's really hard to lie to this person, because I think that they have just really done a lot of research into reading people, like reading people's body language and just the way that they react to things and stuff like that. And so they're really good at telling a truth from a lie. And so yeah, definitely, like, whoever you're going on this date with, your next date, don't lie to them, because I'm pretty sure they would be able to tell if you are lying to them. And I am kind of getting the idea that this person does have a bit of an intimidating presence. I think that people do realize how good they are at spotting a truth from a lie. They realize how intelligent they are, how they can literally like see all the changes like in a person's like body language and things like that. Like, people realize how observant they are, and so they just intimidate others. They intimidate others, right? So yeah, they could even be someone who likes to people watch. I'm kind of seeing that they like to people watch, so maybe they like to go to the park or go to like different restaurants and just like look at people. That could just be something they like to do, okay? But anyways, you guys, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Talking about like their physical traits, this could be someone who has like really light red hair, because that is the hair color of this person here. I don't know if you can tell, but behind that book she has red hair, and I am kind of getting like an androgynous type of look from them. I feel like they have a really good balance of like feminine and masculine traits, and so what I mean by that is that it makes me think of like, who am I thinking of? Hero, I think his name is Hero. He is on, well, no, let's use Cillian Murphy as an example. So Cillian Murphy is the guy that was just on Oppenheimer. He was the main actor on there. He has also starred in Peaky Blinders, which is a really great TV show. You should watch it if you haven't seen it yet. But anyways, he has a really great balance of male and female traits, like physical traits, because he has these really, really beautiful plump lips, right? That reminds me of like a woman's lips. He has beautiful, beautiful blue eyes, long eyelashes, and then at the same time, he has like really nice, like really great cheekbones and a great like jaw structure. And so yeah, he has a good balance of feminine and masculine traits. He kind of has a bit of an androgynous look to him, right? And so at the end of the day, your person can kind of have a bit of like a androgynous look like that as well. But yeah, they could also have really light skin, because this girl here, she has very pale skin. So yeah, your person could have very light skin as well. But let's go ahead and move on, and let's get some extra messages as to who this person is and what they might look like. So Spirit, can we get some messages, please? So I am right away hearing teacher. I feel like Spirit wants me to tell you something about like a teacher. So maybe you have met this person, the person who you're going to be dating. Maybe you have met this person through school or something like that. But if that's not the case, because I do think that if you do meet them through school, that's only going to be a few of you guys. I think for the most part, this person has already like probably established themselves and has like a job, has a lot of job security and things like that. They could be someone who is a teacher themselves. Maybe they are like a professor at a college, or again, just like a teacher at like a high school or something like that. Now, if they're not a teacher in general, maybe this is just someone who likes to teach people things. So maybe they're not, like maybe their occupation is not being a teacher, yet they still like to teach people things. So what I mean by that is maybe this is someone who is always like learning, maybe they like to watch like murder mysteries, right? So maybe they're really into murder mysteries and they like to watch these crimes and stuff like that. And so maybe they like to talk to people about these like murder mysteries and you know, teach them about the case and about everything that happened with that case, the people who were involved and things like that. So yeah, I just feel like your person, they like to teach people. They like to help and teach people things. This could even be talking about how maybe for some of you guys, this person might be someone that, I don't know, is a good artist, or maybe they like to put things together. What I mean by that is maybe they like to make cars, right? Make like the engines in a car or something like that. And I feel like whatever it is they like to do, they like to teach other people how to do things like that too. At the very least, maybe they just know how to change a tire and they like to, I don't know, teach people how to change tires as well. They just like to help others. They like to teach people new things. That's just something that makes them happy. So that's really awesome to see. But anyways, moving on from that, we have the Magician card coming through. Now, the Magician, I believe that touches on Aquarius energy, or Gemini energy. I don't know, guys. I'm honestly having a brain fart. Let me look that up. For some reason, when it comes to the Magician card, I don't know why, but I can never really remember the zodiac sign that is associated with that. And for someone that has been doing tarot for like over 2 years, I should remember that, you guys. But yeah, you know, we're not perfect and your girl has a bad memory sometimes. So let's look that up. The Magician zodiac sign. Now, obviously, you can use this time to take a bit of a break, maybe do a bit of a stretch, drink some water, something like that. Okay, it's Gemini and Virgo. Gemini and Virgo. Okay, so your person could be a Gemini, they could be a Virgo, but I think I did say Aquarius earlier, so your person could also be an Aquarius as well. Maybe Spirit just wanted me to bring that energy in as well. So yeah, those are the signs I'm picking up on. That could also be like your energy as well. You could be one of those signs. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. And last but not least, we have the Two of Wands. So yeah, this is making a lot of sense. So I definitely think with the Queen of Pentacles coming through that your person, they are probably older. I think that they are probably going to be like maybe in their late 20s, 30s, 40s, so on and so forth. I don't think that they're going to be super, super young, okay? I don't think this is someone who just came out of high school, like, no. I just do not think that's the case. For every single one of you guys, I think this person is going to be older. I think if you do happen, for just like one or two of you guys, if you happen to go on a date with someone who is younger, maybe they're like 21 or 22 or something like that, because this is a very general reading, and there could be like one or two of you guys that does go on a date with someone that is younger. They are just going to be someone who acts very, very mature. They're going to act so much older than they actually are, okay? But anyways, you guys, I do think that this person is already going to be quite settled down in their career. Like I was saying before, I think they're going to be more established. I think that they are going to be very secure, and they are going to be making like quite a bit of money. I think that this is someone who already has like a good home. Maybe they already have like a house that they bought a while back ago or something. They could just have like a really nice apartment. But yeah, they're like, this is someone who is settled down, who is very secure, who is very confident with themselves and what they have to bring to the table here. I'm also getting a bit of like a nurturing energy from them. I think that this is someone who likes to take care of people, and they like to help others as well, and I think that's really sweet to see. I also think this is someone who does have a very positive outlook on life. I think that this is someone who sees the potential in not just themselves, but in other people as well. And I think that they never fail to bring that potential, like other people's potential, to light. I think that they love to... Excuse me, you guys, my nose is getting kind of stuffy. They love to encourage other people to go after their dreams and to go after whatever it is they want to go after here. They make people feel more motivated, more inspired, and I just think that that is such a beautiful trait to see. And I think that this person, even though they are already settled down, I think that they still have dreams for the future. This isn't someone who has just stopped dreaming and stopped like living, right? Like, no, this is someone who has like future aspirations for themselves. So maybe they're already settled down in a career, but maybe they have dreams for something more in the future. Maybe they want to expand themselves. Maybe they want to not just work for this certain company, but they want to be like the boss, right? That could be something they're trying to aim towards. Or maybe they're deciding that they've been working for a company or working somewhere for a long time, and now they want to go at it alone and start their own job, like their own company as well. Or maybe this is just someone who's dreaming for the future, and they have like this idea that once they are old enough, once they retire, maybe they want to go and like buy a van and just travel everywhere. This is just someone who has planned for the future. They know what they want, and I think that they know that they have everything that they need to get to where they want to be. So yeah, you guys, this is definitely someone who's always thinking about the future, and they set goals to get to where they want to be. So that's really beautiful to see. So yeah, you guys, that's kind of what I'm seeing so far. For some of you guys, I do think that this person could be a parent as well, because just looking at the Two of Wands here, this girl looks kind of like she's more youthful. She looks like a child, and so I do think that for some of you guys, this person could be a parent, and they could have a child of their own. Now let's go ahead and move on, and let's talk about your actual date. Let's see what you guys are going to be doing. Okay, I think this card wanted to come through. Spirit, for group 2, can we tap into their energy, please? What are they going to be doing? The 2 cards came out. I think I'm going to put that back in. I really just like it when like one card comes out at a time. Spirit, can we get a message, please? Just one card, please. There we go. Beautiful. And let's get one more message. What is their next date going to be like, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have the Devil coming through. That's very interesting. The Lovers. Oh, that's really sweet. And then we have the 3 of Wands. Okay, you guys, so just give me a second to take this in. Okay. For the back of the deck energy, we do have the 3 of Pentacles coming through, which is interesting. That's really interesting. Okay. First of all, I do think that you're going to feel like a deep connection with this person. That's what I'm seeing here with the Lovers. Like, this is such a gorgeous card to receive. What's also really cool is that this does talk about Gemini energy as well, and that does talk about like communication. And so I think that there's going to be a lot of things that your person, your next date, like, that they're going to want to say to you. But for some reason or another, I'm feeling like a sense of stuckness. I feel like, I think for a lot of you guys, honestly, I think that you guys could do something. You could go on a date where there's not going to be like a chance for a lot of communication. So what I mean by that is I think for probably 75% of you guys, you could be going to like a movie. You guys could be going to the movies or something like that. Maybe you guys are going to be going to a play. Maybe you guys are going to be going to, I don't know, maybe even a concert or something like that. I'm just getting the idea that you guys are going to go somewhere where you are watching something. Okay, you're watching something. Your attention is on something else. And so because of that, there's not going to be a whole lot of time for talking. Okay, and I think that your person, there's a lot of things that they want to say to you. There's a lot of things they want to say, and yet they're just not really going to get that time and energy, or not energy, but they're not going to get that time to chat with you. And I'm also getting the idea that even if they do get time to talk to you, so maybe, you know, after the movie or the play or something like that, you guys go out to dinner, you guys go out to eat or something like that, I think that they are going to be quite nervous. I think that they're going to be quite nervous, and it's just going to cause them to kind of keep a lot of things to themselves. And I do think that in general, this is someone who most of the time is a bit more on the quieter side. That's kind of what I'm getting here with the detective, because again, whenever I think of a detective, this makes me think about someone who is a people watcher. This makes me think about someone who likes to like more so be in the background, be a bit of a wallflower. They don't actually like to like join into the action a whole lot of times. So yeah, I just think that at the end of the day, this person in and of itself, they are more of a quieter individual. They're more of like a strong silent type. And so even if they do want to say something to you, they just don't know how to get outside of their comfort zone to like talk more to you. Does that make sense? I'm also getting the idea that there could be something happening where maybe they might get called in to go back to work. Maybe when they're going on this date with you, they might be receiving a lot of work calls. I'm getting the idea that their mind is not going to be completely on you. They're going to be thinking about their job or something like that. The reason why I'm saying that is because we have the Three of Pentacles, and this does talk about your job, right? This talks about working together with a group of people at your job. And so yeah, at the end of the day, they could be receiving a lot of calls from their coworkers, from things like that, and maybe it's going to be hard for them to talk to you and to completely devote their time and energy on you whenever half of it is getting taken away to their job. Does that make sense? Because people are calling them and stuff like that. So yeah, that's definitely kind of coming through as well. But overall, I do think that you guys are going to feel an intense connection to each other. I think that you guys are going to like each other a lot. And so I do think that even if you guys aren't going to talk a whole lot on this first date, I do think that this is going to be one of many dates. I see you guys going on multiple dates together, and I think that you guys will eventually get into a place where you can talk to each other more. And I do think that for a lot of you guys, this could be someone who you end up dating for a very long time. This could be someone who you get into a very serious relationship with. So yeah, you guys, I think that is really sweet to see. So I do think that you guys are going to have a bit of a rough start at first with this date, but don't worry. It's going to be one of many dates. I think that you guys are really going to like each other, and you guys are going to give each other time to both like loosen up a bit more and get more comfortable with each other, right? So anyways, let's go ahead and see what else wants to come through here. Spirit, for Group 2, can we get some messages, please? What is their next date going to be like, Spirit? Okay, there we go. Alrighty. That's interesting. Can we get some messages, please? Ooh, okay. So that's two. Okay. So this card came through, but there's like another card like that was stuck with it. That was behind it, and I'm just going to put that back in the deck and just take the one that was looking at me. Yeah. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so first of all, you guys, we have deception coming through. It says someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. We also have awakening, and then we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, and that says full moon and Capricorn. So yeah, your person could be a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, or you could be a Capricorn as well. Now, again, like with the awakening card coming through, this is showing like eyes right here, and so I do think on this date you guys are going to be using your eyes a lot to watch something. So I definitely think for a lot of you guys, y'all are going to be going on a movie date for sure. But again, this could, like, there's a bit of more room here to move around. So maybe you guys are going to be going to a play or going to watch, like, ships or something like that, because this guy, like, he's looking at this ship passing by. So maybe you guys are going to be doing something like that. I don't know. I just see you guys looking at something, watching something, and not really having a lot of time to really talk, per se. You guys could be watching, like, maybe they're actually going to take you to watch, like a murder mystery movie or something like that, because we do have deception, and that kind of makes me think about, like, a crime movie or something, okay? But going off of that, I'm also just getting the idea here. You know what? I think I actually want to clarify that. Can we clarify the deception card? What is this talking about? Six of Pentacles. The Three of Swords. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. That's clarifying that card. And we also have the Three of Swords. We have the Moon coming through, which literally talks about, like, mystery. Okay, give me a second to take in this information. Okay, so I definitely think what I'm picking up on is the fact, yeah, we also have the Five of Cups. I think that this person has been disappointed in love before. I think that this is someone who has learned to really observe people and learn body language and things like that, because in the past they could have been lied on, they could have been lied to, they could have been cheated on, and so because of that, this is someone who doesn't want to go through that type of deception ever again, and so they have really tried to learn new ways to be able to read other people. And so I think on this first date that you have with this person, I think that they're just going to be a bit nervous. They're scared of dating you and opening up to you because they're afraid of what the future might bring. They're afraid that you might end up lying to them or cheating on them or doing something like that. And so I do think that even though they are going to feel a very strong connection to you, they are going to have their guard up a lot. And so, yeah, instead of talking to you guys, like, really, like, about themselves and really opening up to you, I do see them honestly spending a lot of time talking about their career. And maybe that is why their mind is going to be on their career so much. It's because that's going to be, like, maybe one of the only things that they feel confident enough to share to you, because they feel like their career, that's not, like, too deep of a thing, right? Talking about their career, that's not going to reveal too much about them that they wouldn't want just anyone to know. Does that make sense? Right? At the end of the day, this person has just been really hurt before. We literally have the heartbreak card coming through. They have been heartbroken, and they don't want to be heartbroken again. And so instead of giving to you all this information and really talking to you a whole lot and talking about themselves in the past, like, they're going to be a bit more hesitant. They're going to keep things back. And so, yeah, that's definitely what I'm seeing here. But again, like, that type of energy, it's not going to last for a long time, because we literally have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So this first date, I'm not going to lie to you guys, group 2, I think that it's not going to be the easiest of dates. I think that you might feel kind of nervous. You might even feel like it didn't go that well because you guys didn't really do a lot of talking, or if you did talk, you didn't really get to know this person that much. But at the end of the day, you're going to feel such a pull towards them. You're going to feel like you were meant to know this person, and you are going to end up like asking them out again, or they're going to ask you out again, and y'all are going to go out together again. And I think as you guys get to know each other more, as you guys go on more and more dates, this person is going to start to open up more, and that tough first date is going to be just, just one of the memories that you guys talk about every now and then. It's going to be something that it's just going to, it's not going to be tough anymore. It's going to be good. It's going to end. Okay? Does that make sense? So yeah, this first date might be tough, but after that, it's going to change, and everything is just going to get better from there. So, yes, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an incredible rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, Group 3. So if you felt called to the Messiah card today, then hey, hello, how are you? And welcome to this fabulous side of TarotTube. So first of all, you guys, I just want to say thank you so much for deciding to stop by and hang out with me. I love being able to make videos like this for you guys all the time. It just is so much fun to me, and I hope that you are also going to be having fun as well. But I do have to go ahead and just plug in my channel really quick, so bear with me. But if you do happen to like my vibe, then please make sure to give me a big like and to even consider subscribing, because I make videos like this every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you, be a part of my family and to hang out with me all the time, okay? But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this Messiah card coming through. So this is talking about your person. This is giving us some extra ideas as to who this person is that you're going to be going on a date with. And with the Messiah card coming through, it literally says serving humanity with humility. So at the end of the day, I'm kind of getting the idea that this is someone who is really, really committed to people. This is someone who is very compassionate. This is someone who is a healer, who is a helper. They just love being there for others. And I do think that this love is something that is shared between them and the people. What I mean by that is I feel like they love everyone. They're so kind to everyone, and everyone else loves them as well. And I'm also getting the idea that your person, this person you're going to be going on a date with, I feel like they do everything so perfectly well. I feel like anything that they do, they just do it so perfectly. The reason why I say that is because Jesus himself, who is like the Messiah, right? He's known as the Messiah. He was someone who can literally walk on water. Everything he did so well because he had like godly like power. He had godly vibes, godly energy. And so I think that your person, I think anything that they do, they just do it so well. I think that they are just naturally gifted in so many things, and sometimes it might even get a little annoying that they're literally good at everything. And so I think that if this person were to decide like right now that they want to learn how to play an instrument, maybe they want to play a guitar, I think that they could literally learn by ear, or maybe they, pick up a guitar and look at some sheet music and they can learn it like that, or maybe they watch a video and just watch the person strum a few strings a few times, and then they're good at it, right? So yeah, your person, they are like good at everything that they do, and it is just so annoying. But at the same time, people can't help but love them. Like, this is just someone who is so sweet, so kind, and I think that they are very, very caring, and I think that is so sweet to see. I'm also getting the idea that this person, whoever you're going to be dating, I do think that they could have very dark hair, because if you look at them, this person has dark hair. So yeah, they could have dark hair. This person does have like lighter skin, so they could also have lighter skin as well. This person, they could be Asian or of Pacific Islander descent, so that's also coming through. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. And let's see what else wants to make an appearance. So let's see, Spirit, will you tell us who this person is that group 3 is going to be going on a date with? Can we get some messages, please? Who is this person? What are they going to look like? Can we get some messages, please, about group 3's next person? You know what? Those are 2 cards that were coming through, and I just want like 1 card to come out. Spirit, can we get 1 card, please? 1 card at a time. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Okay. Let's pull this card. And then let's get 1 more message. I think I want that one. Okay. Guys, literally, this is honestly really awesome. So, we have the 2 of Cups coming through. So, first of all, they could be like a twin. This person could be a twin. They could have a twin because obviously these people look like twins, right? What I also love about this is these people, they look like they come from Asian or Pacific Islander descent. At least that's what I'm seeing when I look at them. And so yeah, again, your person could be of that type of descent, okay? But going off of that, again, I think that your person is going to have very dark hair. They're going to have lighter skin. Now, this is also making me think of like a look-alike, okay? Your person could be someone who has like a celebrity look-alike or some type of famous look-alike, okay? So that's something that I find very interesting. So maybe your person, I don't know, maybe they look like Keanu Reeves, okay? Maybe they literally look just like him. They look like, he looks like his doppelganger or something, right? So, at the end of the day, they could have a twin, they could be an Asian or Pacific Islander descent, or they could have some type of, like, celebrity look-alike, okay? Now, going off of that, going into your person's like energy and just what I'm picking up here, I definitely think that this is someone who has gone through some harder times. I think that this could have been someone whenever they were growing up, maybe they didn't have the best childhood, or maybe they didn't have a whole lot of money growing up, but at the end of the day, I think that they have had harder times, and now because of that, they are trying to really go out and create the life of their dreams. The reason why I'm saying that is because we have the 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands, this talks about someone who is very happy with their home and with the people who are in their home, right? And so I think that they have a dream for themselves. This is someone who has a dream for themselves, and they know what they want. They just want to be able to have a comfortable, safe, secure home, because I think that maybe that was something that they were lacking in the past. And at the end of the day, this is someone who I do see as being very patient. I see them being very career-oriented, and I do think that whatever it is they want, they are going to really create a plan and get to where they want to be. So I think that this is going to be someone who is a very stable person. I think that they are going to have a very stable home life, and I just think that that's really beautiful to see. I'm also getting the idea, I think that for a lot of you guys, this is someone who is more family-oriented, and I do think that for a lot of you, they do want to eventually have a family of their own. And so I do think that this is someone who takes relationships very seriously. This isn't someone who just likes to go out and just like date around and sleep around and stuff like that. Like, no, they take relationships very, very seriously. They're very monogamous, and once they find someone who they want to be with, like, oh, that's it, babe. They're very committed to them, and it would take like God himself coming down to pull them apart from their person. So I think that is very beautiful. This person who you're going on a date with, they're very loyal, very dedicated, very devoted, and they're a nurturer, right? Like I was saying before, they like to take care of people. And so if you are the person who they decide that they want to spend forever with, they will take care of you and do everything for you to make sure that you're happy. And I think that is very beautiful. I'm also seeing here for some of you guys, this could be somebody who you have known before. Maybe this was someone who you grew up with. Maybe you've known them for a very long time. Or this could just be someone who you knew in passing whenever you guys were younger. Maybe you knew them in high school, or you... I don't know, maybe they lived in the same city as you and you saw them once before, or something like that, right? I'm getting the idea for for at least 40% of you guys, this could be someone who you have known, who is from your past here. So yeah, that is also coming through. And then at the end of the day with the Two of Cups, I do think that this is going to be someone who you really like. I actually see you guys having quite a bit of similarities here. Maybe you guys had a similar type of childhood growing up. Maybe you guys both came from like a harder, like maybe you guys both had a harder home life, or you guys had like similar challenges that you guys have experienced in y'all's life. Or this could just be talking about how maybe you guys have similar goals. Maybe you guys both have the same type of like thing that you guys want to do in life. Maybe you guys both just want to have a good home life, a good family, and things like that. Does that make sense? Or this could even talk about how maybe you guys just have the same personality traits, okay? Maybe you guys are both more on the quieter side, or maybe you guys talk more, and I just feel like you guys are going to match each other well. And you guys are going to just really like each other. I see you guys having a lot of fun on this date and really connecting very well. You guys are definitely going to be more interested in having a second and third and fourth date. And you guys are going to take this connection very seriously. And I think, honestly, for some of you, this could be someone who you end up marrying. I'm not going to lie. The Two of Cups talks about soulmates. That talks about finding your soulmate. So yeah, this could be someone who you marry, group 3. I'm not going to lie. So that's really beautiful to see. Let's go ahead and get some extra messages, please. For group 3, what is their next date going to be like, Spirit? Can we get some messages, please? Group 3's next date. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so 2 cards are trying to fly out. I'm going to put that back in the deck because I just want, like, 1 card to come out at a time. What is their next date going to be like? Okay. Oh, my gosh. You guys, we literally have the Two of Cups coming through again. That is so beautiful. We have the Two of Cups coming through twice. So yeah, I definitely think you guys are going to connect so freaking much. You know, if you look at them, these people are like intertwined. So I do think that you guys are going to be physical on the first date. So this could be talking about how maybe you guys are just going to hold hands the whole time. Maybe it's going to be very sweet and innocent, and you guys are just going to end up like kissing each other at the end of the night and departing. Or you guys might even end up like sleeping together. I just think that you guys are going to feel so connected with each other. You guys are going to know that this is y'all's person. You guys are really like, this next date is not just going to be a date. This is going to be a whole freaking relationship, group 3. I think for almost every single one of you guys, this is going to be someone who you have a very, very serious relationship. And for some of you guys, I mean, even for a lot of you guys, this could be someone who you actually end up. Hey guys, so my camera turned off and I needed to charge the battery. So anyways, hey, hello, I'm back, and let's go ahead and get back into your reading, shall we? So anyways, like I was saying, I was definitely thinking that you guys are going to have some type of physical contact by the time that the night is through. And I just think that at the end of the day, like, I feel like this is going to be someone who you instantly feel a connection with. I think even before you go on this date, like, you're just gonna know, like, this is someone who is going to be very significant for you and for your life. I just think that this could be someone who you literally have, like, that lust or love at first sight with. You're just going to meet them and talk to them, and you're gonna know just by having that one conversation with them that this is someone who you were meant to know, that this is someone who you're meant to be with and spend time with in this lifetime. You're just gonna feel those like soulmate feelings. And you know what I mean, right? That feeling that you get when you meet someone and you feel like you've known them before. You feel like this is someone who you're meant to know again. And so, yeah, again, this nostalgic feeling, this feeling of knowing this person already, it could be coming from the fact that this could have been someone that you have known from the past. This could be someone who you grew up with. This could have been a childhood friend or just someone who you knew in passing. But again, you're going to be feeling that sense of nostalgia with them. But if this is someone who is completely new, then this is just going to be someone who you feel just a deep connection with, a deep spiritual connection with. So I'm so excited for you. And just talking about like what's going to be happening with this date, like what y'all are going to be doing. I'm not going to lie to you guys, the cards aren't really telling me a whole lot about that. I'm more so just getting feelings. And so with the Wheel of Fortune coming through, this particular feeling that I'm getting from this is one of spontaneity. I think that you guys are going to plan on going on a certain date, right? And maybe you guys are planning to go to the movies or to go eat at a restaurant or do something like that. But I do think that your plans are going to end up changing. So maybe you guys are going to go out to eat, right? And that's all y'all plan to do. But you guys end up having so much fun together that you guys want to keep, like, spending time with each other. So maybe you'll end up going from, you know, eating together to going to a bar and getting drinks. And then maybe you guys are going to want to spend even more time together. So maybe you guys are going to end up going to someone's house, right? To each other's house and just spending the whole night talking to each other or making out or kissing or even doing more than that, right? So yeah, I'm definitely getting the idea that whatever it is you guys plan to do, you guys could definitely end up doing that, but then you guys might end up doing something else, okay? There is going to be like a change of plans here, some type of spontaneity, okay? But anyways, let's go ahead and move on and let's take a look at your oracle cards. So Spirit, can we get some oracle cards, please, for group 1? So let's get some messages for group 3, Spirit. Can we get some extra messages, please, for group 3? Okay, we actually have 2 cards coming through, so we're going to take that. Let's get another card from here. Spirit, can we get a message, please? Can we get a message? What is group 3's date going to be like? Their first date. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I love to see that. Okay. Let's get one more card, please, Spirit, for group 3. Can we get one more card, please? One more card. Ooh, okay, there we go. Okay. So we have forgiving and learning coming through, and it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. We have communication, which is beautiful. And then last but not least, we have a personal issue reaches resolution. And we have a full moon in Cancer. So your person could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. You could be a Cancer as well. I am getting quite a bit of just water energy in general from this reading today. So the person who you're going to be dating, they could be a water sign. You could be a water sign. And the water signs I'm talking about are, again, Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces. But first of all, we have communication coming through, and so I definitely feel like you guys, whatever it is y'all end up doing, y'all are going to be talking a lot. You guys are going to have really, really excellent communication, and I'm getting the idea that after this date is over, if you guys don't end up going to each other's house and talking to each other more there, or maybe even doing other things other than talking, if you guys end up going your separate ways and just ending the night on a kiss goodbye or something like that, I see you guys calling each other afterwards or texting each other and spending the whole night just talking to each other. So you guys are just going to have really great communication, and this is going to be a night where you really do get to know each other so well. And since we have forgiving and learning coming through and free yourself and a personal issue reaches resolution, I feel like for one or both of you guys, you could be having some type of like external or even internal problem going on. I don't know, maybe something happened in the past. Maybe one of you guys were cheated on, or maybe you're just going through like a hard time, I don't know, spiritually, okay? Maybe you have some questions about some type of spirituality, right? Maybe you've been a Christian your whole life, but maybe all of a sudden you're getting into tarot and you feel drawn to tarot, right? And obviously, maybe if you're feeling drawn to tarot because you're a Christian, maybe there's a bit of nervousness coming through. Maybe you're scared to learn about the tarot because you feel like it's bad or sinful or wrong or something like that. So maybe that's going to be something you end up talking about on this date. I know that is a very specific scenario. That's a very specific scenario, so maybe that's just for like one person out there. But in general, I just think that one or both of you guys are going to be going through something. And this could be something you're going through like internally or externally. Does that make sense? And whatever that problem is, I think that you guys are going to end up talking about it together. And I think that you guys talking to each other, it's really going to help you release, you or that person, because this could be the person's problem that they're going through as well. Y'all are just going to help each other release that problem, that issue, and y'all are going to free each other. Okay? And so, yeah, at the end of the day, I think that you guys are just going to have a very excellent night. I think that you guys are really going to enjoy spending time with each other, and I'm just so excited for y'all. And literally, like, flipping the deck over for the back of the deck energy, we have the Empress coming through. That does talk about Taurus energy, so you could be a Taurus, your next date could be a Taurus, but this is literally the card of abundance. This is the card of creation, and so I see this date being one of many dates. I see you guys really planting the seed to grow something that's going to be very abundant. Okay, so this first date is going to be one where you plant a seed, and as you guys get to know each other more, as you guys talk to each other more and build a deeper connection, the seed is eventually going to take roots. It's going to grow into a beautiful, beautiful plant, and that's just going to represent y'all's relationship, right? You guys are going to have a very, very abundant, prosperous relationship. And Taurus energy does rule over Venus, and Venus is all about love and relationships. So yeah, I just think that this person is going to be someone who you love very, very deeply. I do not think this is just going to be a one and done type of date. This is going to be someone who you really get to know and who you could even end up marrying in the future. So yes, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I literally, okay, I got the back of the deck. I grabbed the cards, right? And I turned it over. In the back of the deck is the Ace of Cups. You cannot make this up, you guys. We have the Ace of Cups here, and we have the Ace of Cups here. Like, what is going on? We have the Two of Cups, and we have the Two of Cups. Like, yeah. This is your partner. I'm saying it now for almost every single one of you guys. You're going to marry this person. This is your person, group 3. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. At the very least, this is going to be someone who you spend a lot of time with. This is going to be someone who you're going to have a very, very significant, serious relationship with. I'm talking years. You're going to be with them for a very long time. You guys are going to be talking about marriage. And I do think that for most of you guys, you're going to get married to them. So, yeah. I'm so excited for y'all. So excited. So, yes, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.